There's an empty bottle on the hardwood floor, and a shadow hanging heavy by the kitchen door. I've been running from the man that I used to be, but the mirror keeps on staring right back at me. My hands are shaking in the midnight's cold, and I'm holding on to secrets that are growing old. I built a kingdom out of dirt and regret, chasing every single vice that I haven't met. Thought I was strong, walking out on my own, but it's a long dark highway when you're all alone. I've got nothing left to hide, nothing left to sell, and I'm tired of living in this self-made hell. So God, I don't want this life no more. I'm laying my weapons down on the floor. I've run out of road, I've run out of lies. I'm looking at heaven with tears in my eyes. Take the shattered pieces, take the heavy core. 'Cause God, I don't want this life no more. The world told me winning was a lonely throne, but I'm tired of bleeding just to stand alone. Every promise I made was a house of cards, and it's hard to breathe when your heart is hard. I'm dropping to my knees on this dusty rug, just a broken vessel begging for your love. God, I don't want this life no more. I'm laying my weapons down on the floor. I've run out of road, I've run out of lies. I'm looking at heaven with tears in my eyes. Take the shattered pieces, take the heavy core. 'Cause God, I don't want this life no more. Pretty prayer, it ain't a holy sound, just a dying man crying from the ground. I don't need a fix, I don't need a cure, I just need a savior to make me pure. No more. I'm laying my weapons down on the floor. I've run out of road, I've run out of lies. I'm looking at heaven with tears in my eyes. Take the shattered pieces, take the heavy core. 'Cause God, I don't want this life no more. Yeah, take it all, 'cause I don't want this life no more. The morning sun breaks through the window pane, washing away the ghost of yesterday's rain. I wake up early, look down at my shoes, and think about the paths I used to choose. The old man in me wants to run and hide, but there's a new voice whispering deep inside. I don't know what the next mile's gonna bring. I don't need a map for every single thing. The mountain looks high, the valley looks deep, and I've got a lot of promises to keep. So I'll leave tomorrow in your steady hands, and just follow the imprints where your shadow stands. It's just one more step with you, Lord. One foot on the gravel, one eye on the word. I ain't looking back at the miles I lost. I'm just looking forward to the old rugged cross. It's a long narrow road, but the view is brand new. Just taking one more step with you. My old friends call, say they miss the old times. They don't understand the peace a man finds when he trades a crowded bar for a quiet room, and watches a dead heart start to bloom. It ain't about running at a breakaway pace. It's about staying steady to finish the race. It's just one more step with you, Lord. One foot on the gravel, one eye on the word. I ain't looking back at the miles I lost. I'm just looking forward to the old rugged cross. It's a long narrow road, but the view is brand new. Just taking one more step with you. When my knees get weary and the gravity pulls, and the doubts in my mind start getting full, I'll just look down at the dirt by my feet and remember the grace that made me complete. It's just one more step with you, Lord. One foot on the gravel, one eye on the word. I ain't looking back at the miles I lost. I'm just looking forward to the old rugged cross. It's a long narrow road, but the view is brand new. Just taking one more step with you. Yeah, one more step, just me and you, every single day. I changed my number and I changed my town. Put a little white church on my daily route down. But the shadows stretch long when the sun goes low, and there's an old neon sign that I used to know. I hear a whisper from a cracked screen door, calling out a name I don't use no more. He knows my favorite poison, knows my weakest spots. He knows how to tangle up a sober man's thoughts. He likes to remind me of the wreckage I made and the price of the debts that he thinks ain't paid. He says, come on back, sinner, to the comfort of the dark, trying to find a match for a leftover spark. Oh, the devil knows my name, he knows it well. He's got a reservation with my past in hell. He keeps on knocking on a locked up door, but I don't work for that master no more. Yeah, he knows my name, he can call it all day, but a man on his knees is too heavy to drag away. He brings up the family that I let down in the cold, lonely nights in a cell in town. He whispers that a clean heart is just a temporary lie, and a man like me is just born to die. But I look at the scars on the back of my hands, and I remember a grace that he don't understand. Oh, the devil knows my name, he knows it well. He's got a reservation with my past in hell. He keeps on knocking on a locked up door, but I don't work for that master no more. Yeah, he knows my name, he can call it all day, but a man on his knees is too heavy to drag away. Go ahead and scheme. You can try to flood my midnight dreams, but you're fighting a battle that you already lost. The title deed to my soul is nailed to a cross. Oh, the devil knows my name, he knows it well. He's got a reservation with my past in hell. He keeps on knocking on a locked up door, but I don't work for that master no more. Yeah, he knows my name, he can call it all day, but a man on his knees is too heavy to drag away. Yeah, you know my name, but you don't own it. Not anymore. Concrete steps leading down to the dark, past the bulletin board with a question mark. Metal folding chairs set up in a ring, under fluorescent lights that buzz and sting. The air smells like floor wax and styrofoam cups, and nobody looks down when a new man walks up. I kept my collar pulled high to cover my face, wondering how in the world I ended up in this place. There's an old ticking clock on a wood-paneled wall, measuring the silence hanging heavy in the hall. A man to my left with a tattoo of a chain starts talking out loud about his decades of pain. He didn't sugarcoat the wreckage or the tears that he cried, and for the first time in years something shifted inside. I spent so long trying to conquer the beast on my own, but looking around I wasn't fighting alone. On these broken tiles and through these open aisles, you can strip away the armor and the fake-ass smiles. It's a heavy-hearted room where the secrets get spilled and the shattered pieces slowly start to get rebuilt. Yeah, the steeple upstairs gets the glory and praise, but the basement is where the dead man gets raised. When When it came around to me, my throat went completely dry. With 30 pairs of eyes looking straight into mine, I didn't have a sermon, didn't know what to say. Just said my name is a sinner and I'm lost today. Nobody judged me, nobody told me to leave. They just nodded their heads and said, brother, just breathe. The shame I was hauling out lived its utility there. Left it sitting right under a metal folding chair. On these broken tiles and through these open aisles, you can strip away the armor and the fake-ass smiles. It's a heavy-hearted room where the secrets get spilled and the shattered pieces slowly start to get rebuilt. Yeah, the steeple upstairs gets the glory and praise, but the basement is where the dead man gets raised. With stained glass views, just a sanctuary built out of worn out shoes. 2 or 3 gathered in a circle of grace, realizing mercy can occupy any space. On these broken tiles and through these open aisles, you can strip away the armor and the fake-ass smiles. It's a heavy-hearted room where the secrets get spilled and the shattered pieces slowly start to get rebuilt. Yeah, the steeple upstairs gets the glory and praise, but the basement is where the dead man gets raised. Yeah, down on the broken tiles, I finally let it go. The gravel driveway of that little white church was the last place I thought I'd end my search. I was standing in the back in a dusty coat, with an old familiar lump rising in my throat. I thought they'd look at my past and tell me to leave, but an old man smiled and said, brother, believe. I took a seat in the very last row, feeling all the weight of the things I know. Then a sweet voice started singing Amazing Grace, and I saw the tears on my own mama's face. No one was pointing a finger at my shame. They were just glad that the lost sheep came. Oh, there's a healing river in Sunday's mercy, washing clean a soul that's broken and thirsty. For years I was running, trying to survive the wild, but today I'm just a father's welcome child. The doors are wide open, the heavy chains fall. Yes, Sunday's mercy has room for us all. I held Rebecca's hand as the preacher prayed, thinking about the wreckage and the debts he paid. It's a beautiful thing when a family mends, and the long dark highway finally ends. You don't have to be perfect to walk through that door. You just have to be tired of fighting the war. There's a healing river in Sunday's mercy, washing clean a soul that's broken and thirsty. For years I was running, trying to survive the wild, but today I'm just a father's welcome child. The doors are wide open, the heavy chains fall. Yeah, Sunday's mercy has room for us all. It ain't about the building or the clothes that you wear. It's about a broken heart finding comfort in prayer. It's the peace that passes understanding inside, knowing you ain't got a single thing left to hide. Oh, there's a healing river in Sunday's mercy, washing clean a soul that's broken and thirsty. For years I was running, trying to survive the wild, but today I'm just a father's welcome child. The doors are wide open, the heavy chains fall. Yeah, Sunday's mercy has room for us all. Room for us all. Yeah, the chains finally fall. Thank God for Sunday's mercy. I used to think that I could pay my own way with the sweat of my brow and the words that I say. But a broken down man leaves a broken down trail, and you can't patch a soul with a rusted old nail. I was deep in a debt that I never could square, left drowning in chains that I built from despair. Then I looked at the hill where the rugged woods stood, where the crimson flowed down through the dust and the mud. I saw the high price of the life I had lived, and the ultimate grace that the Savior could give. No gold in a vault and no silver in hand could ever redeem what was lost in the sand. Oh, but 3 rusty nails bought my freedom today. They tore down the prison and washed me in grace. The weight of my past was all driven deep can come with his ledger of sins and tell me exactly where my failure begins. I'll just point to the tree on that old Calvary hill, where the blood that was shed keeps me justified still. Every scar on his hands is a promise secure, that the pardon he signed will forever endure. But 3 rusty nails bought my freedom today. They tore down the prison and washed me in grace. The weight of my past was all driven deep into the timber where mercy don't sleep. The debt has been settled, the gavel came down. A slave to the dark is now wearing a crown. Yeah, I was a captive, but now I can see that those 3 rusty nails bought my freedom for me. It wasn't the silver, it wasn't the gold, it's the greatest redemption that ever was told. He took all the mark and the thorns and the shame, so a sinner like me could be called by his name. Oh, those 3 rusty nails bought my freedom today. They tore down the prison and washed me in grace. The weight of my past was all driven deep into the timber where mercy don't sleep. Now the debt has been settled, the gavel came down. A slave to the dark is now wearing a crown. Yeah, I was a captive, but now I can see that those 3 rusty nails bought my freedom for me. Yeah, those nails, they bought my freedom. Hallelujah, I'm free. It's 9 p.m. on a weekend route. The dashboard clock is ticking it out. My hands grip the wheel at the intersection light. My old truck wants to make a hard turn to the right, down toward the river where the neon burns red and the whiskey pours heavy to quiet your head. The engine is idling, the temptation is real. Felt the ghost of the old man grabbing the wheel. I can hear the bass thumping through the tavern wall. From 2 miles away, I can hear the wild call. That's the out I used to give completely away to a glass full of static and a debt I couldn't pay. My boots know the rhythm of that sawdust floor, and my shadow is begging to walk through that door. But I look at the dashboard where the cross hanging low, and I tell my old habits where they can go. 'Cause there's a war raging inside of this shirt, between Saturday's neon and Sunday's clean dirt. The hardest 6 hours a man's gotta fight is the midnight transition from the dark to the light. Yeah, the devil owns the whiskey till the morning bells ring, but Sunday morning is coming, and it changes everything. I pull into the driveway and kill the headlights. Rebecca's on the couch, waiting up through the night. She don't say a word, she just looks at my eyes, searching for truth underneath the old lies. I smile and I tell her the battle's been won. We're waking up early to welcome the sun. The boots stay on the porch, the keys on the hook, and we close up the chapter on the path that I took. 'Cause there's a war raging inside of this shirt, between Saturday's neon and Sunday's clean dirt. The hardest 6 hours a man's gotta fight is the midnight transition from the dark to the light. Yeah, the devil owns the whiskey till the morning bells ring, but Sunday morning is coming, and it changes everything. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing when you finally wake up and trade a highball glass for a communion cup. The clock keeps on ticking, the midnight goes by, and the sun starts to break through a clear Kansas sky. 'Cause there's a war raging inside of the shirt, between Saturday's neon and Sunday's clean dirt. The hardest 6 hours a man's gotta fight is the midnight transition from the dark to the light. Yeah, the devil owned the whiskey till the morning bells ring, but Sunday morning is here now, and it changes everything. Yeah, Sunday morning is here, washed clean in the light. Goodbye to the neon. The sun is dipping low behind the Kansas plains, painting pink and purple over old fence chains. The day's work is over, the tools are put away, and I'm sitting with Rebecca as the light fades to gray. We ain't saying much, just watching shadows fall, reaching for a peace that can outlast it all. I look across the yard at the life we're building now, slowing down the engine, smoothing out my brow. I used to need a crowd or a neon-lighted distraction just to keep myself from my own chain reaction. But a wooden rocking chair and a hand to hold tight is all the sanctuary that I need tonight. And we're sending up some front porch prayers, letting go of burdens that we weren't meant to bear. No stained glass windows, no steeple in the sky, just two broken people watching the world go by, thanking Him for mercy in the evening air. Yeah, there's holy water and a front porch prayer. I think about my grandson sleeping down the hall, and how the grace of God covered up my fall. He won't have to carry the ghosts I had to fight, 'cause the generational curses stop right here tonight. I whisper, Lord, protect him, keep his spirit strong, as the harmonica plays an old familiar song. And we're sending up some front porch prayers, letting go of burdens that we weren't meant to bear. No stained glass windows, no steeple in the sky, just two broken people watching the world go by, thanking Him for mercy in the evening air. Yeah, there's holy water and a front porch prayer. It don't take a lot of words to move the Maker's hand. He hears the quiet sighing of a weary, grateful man. Just a simple thank you, Jesus, for another day is the heaviest theology a heart can ever say. And we're sending up some front porch prayers, letting go of burdens that we weren't meant to bear. No stained glass windows, no steeple in the sky, just two broken people watching the world go by, thanking Him for mercy in the evening air. Yeah, there's holy water and a front porch prayer, just a front porch prayer, with a woman I love. Yeah, the sun's going down and everything's right. it sat on top of the old oak chest of drawers, behind the loose change and the keys to kitchen doors. A leather-bound book with a gold-leafed edge, buried underneath a lifetime of neglect. I blew a cloud of gray from the holy name and opened up a ledger that puts my past to shame. I found a pressed red rose from my wedding day, and my grandmother's handwriting faded away, beside a verse in red about a prodigal son who came walking home when his running days were done. The pages were yellowed, but the truth was burning bright, like a brand new lantern in the middle of the night. There was dust on my Bible, but no rust on His grace. Every single promise was waiting in its place. I spent 20 long years looking for a sign, while the map to my freedom was right there all the time. Yeah, the covers were worn and the binding was tight, but the dust on my Bible couldn't hide the light. I started reading through the chapters of my life, finding comfort for the worry and the daily strife. It told me who I am when the world says I'm a loss, and reminds me that my failures stayed hanging on the cross. Now it sits by my bed, the first thing that I see, a living testament of what rescued me. There was dust on my Bible, but no rust on His grace. Every single promise was waiting in its place. I spent 20 long years looking for a sign, while the map to my freedom was right there all the time. Yeah, the covers were worn and the binding was tight, but the dust on my Bible couldn't hide the light. Man can build a kingdom out of iron and stone, but it'll crumble to the ground when he's standing alone. But the words on these pages will outlast the sun, 'cause the story of mercy is never, ever done. There was dust on my Bible, but no rust on His grace. Every single promise was waiting in its place. I spent 20 long years looking for a sign, while the map to my freedom was right there all the time. Yeah, the covers were worn and the binding was tight, but the dust on my Bible couldn't hide the light. No, it couldn't hide the light. Wipe the dust away I put a fresh set of tires on this old machine, wiped the dust off the glass till the mirror was clean. Got a pocket full of addresses written in pen, places I swore I'd never show my face again. It's easy to kneel in a quiet church pew and tell the Lord that your spirit's made new, but it's a whole different thing knocking on a front door to face the ghost that you left on the floor. First stop was a town on the edge of the line to see an old friend that I burned in his prime. I didn't offer excuses, didn't talk about the drink. I just stood on his porch and let him say what he think. He looked at my eyes, saw the change in my frame, and for the first time in 10 years he used my real name. He didn't invite me in, and that's a price I gotta pay, but I left him the money that I took when I ran away. Oh, it's a long, hard walk down Restitution Road, laying down the pieces of a stolen load. You gotta face the music, gotta stand in the fire, trading your pride for a holy desire. Getting right with heaven was the easy part to do, but making it right with the world will break a man in two. Next mile is the hardest, it's the one to my son, to ask for forgiveness for the things I ain't done, all the ball games I missed and the birthdays forgot while I was chasing a shadow that couldn't be caught. I don't expect a hug and I don't expect a smile. I just want him to know I'm willing to stay for a while, to prove with my life what a sermon can't say, and pick up the pieces that I threw away. Oh, it's a long, hard walk down Restitution Road, laying down the pieces of a stolen load. You gotta face the music, gotta stand in the fire, trading your pride for a holy desire. Getting right with heaven was the easy part to do, but making it right with the world will break a man in two. Of your wilder days, taking every single step with a humble, quiet heart, letting mercy finish what a broken man had to start. Oh, it's a long, hard walk down Restitution Road, laying down the pieces of a stolen load. You gotta face the music, gotta stand in the fire, trading your pride for a holy desire. Getting right with heaven was the easy part to do, but making it right with the world will break a man in two. One mile at a time down Restitution Road, just making it right, fixing what I broke. I was standing in the headlights of a midnight train, looking for a shelter from a self-made rain, trading my tomorrow for a cheap neon thrill, living like a man with a quota to kill. I thought I was a phantom hiding in the trees, just a shadow of a sinner blowing in the breeze. I spent decades putting distance between me and the truth, leaving broken hearts and promises scattered in my youth. I thought I was the one who was calling all the shots, tying up my conscience in 1,000 heavy knots. But looking back tonight, through the tears in my eyes, I can see the holy mercy cutting through the lies. Oh, I wasn't running, I was just being chased by a love that wouldn't leave me to the wreckage and the waste. When I was at my darkest, down on a dead-end street, blinded by the anger and the bitter cold defeat, I thought I was completely lost out in the wild. But when grace found me, it called me his child. It didn't care about the mud on my boots or my name. It didn't ask for an accounting of the guilt and the shame. It just wrapped its arms around me on a cold gravel floor and whispered that I didn't have to fight anymore. Now the rearview mirror shows a completely different view of a dying man rescued and a soul made brand new. Oh, I wasn't running, I was just being chased by a love that wouldn't leave me to the wreckage and the waste. When I was at my darkest, down on a dead-end street, blinded by the anger and the bitter cold defeat, I thought I was completely lost out in the wild. But when grace found me, it called me his child. Hallelujah to the patience that waited out the storm. Hallelujah to the fire that kept a dead heart warm. I didn't earn a single drop of the blood that set me free. It was just a Savior's mercy reaching all the way to me. Ooh, I wasn't running, I was just being chased by a love that wouldn't leave me to the wreckage and the waste. When I was at my darkest, down on a dead-end street, blinded by the anger and the bitter cold defeat, I thought I was completely lost out in the wild. But when grace found me, it called me his child. Yeah, when grace found me, right there in the dark, it called me his child. bones is mud. Blaming the weather and my own bad blood. I was building a life on a sinkhole of sand, reaching for strings that I couldn't command. But the ground didn't give when the thunderstorm blew, 'cause I'm anchored to something that's proven and true. No more slipping, no more sliding around. I got my heels dug into some holy ground. Storm clouds can gather, the high winds can wail, but the anchor I'm throwing is caught on a nail. I used to wake up with a shaking inside, wondering where a poor sinner could hide. Now I wake up with a song in my chest, fully redeemed and entirely blessed. The devil can argue, the skeptics can talk, but they can't chip the stone where I'm taking my walk. Yeah, I'm standing on the promises, solid and sure, that's gonna endure. The gale winds can blow and the rivers can rise, but I've got my eyes on the ultimate prize. The sinking sand is a thing of the past. I'm standing on the rock that is built to last. I look at Rebecca and I look at my kin, and I see the horizon where blessings begin. No longer looking for an escape or a vice when you're bought and secure at a heavenly price. My hands are held high and my spirit is light, walking by faith and no longer by sight. It's a beautiful view from the top of the hill, knowing the promise is justified still. Yeah, I'm standing on the promises, solid and sure, built on a foundation that's gonna endure. The gale winds can blow and the rivers can rise, but I've got my eyes on the ultimate prize. The sinking sand is a thing of the past. I'm standing on the rock that is built to last. Me grace, and he made me new. He promised a home at the end of the line, and every last word of the promise is mine. Yeah, I'm standing on the promises, solid and sure, built on a foundation that's gonna endure. The gale winds can blow and the rivers can rise, but I've got my eyes on the ultimate prize. The sinking sand is a thing of the past. I'm standing on the rock that is built to last. Yeah, built to last. No more sinking sand. Standing right here in the palm of his hand. Stopped and the blacktop's dry. There's a brand new fire in the sinner's eye. The headlights are cutting through the midnight blur, and I'm a million miles from the man I were. Old habits still try to hitch a ride in the back, but I'm stepping on the gas, staying on the track. The local bar still got my stool on the floor, and the same old crowd hanging around the door. They're wondering where the hell I've been, calling me a fool for not jumping back in. But they don't see the chain sitting in the dirt, or the price that was paid to outlast the hurt. Oh, I ain't going back to the dark and the cold, trading my soul for a story that's told. I've been washed in the can scream and the devils can track, but I'm a brand new man, and I ain't going back. Rebecca's in the seat right by my side. We're leaving the wreckage of a broken pride. No more living a double-sided lie, looking at the world through a bloodshot eye. We got a Bible on the dash and a long way to go, and a peace in our hearts that the world don't know. I ain't going back to the dark and the cold, trading my soul for a story that's told. I've been washed in the blood, I've been set on a rock, and the enemy's keys don't fit my lock. Yeah, the past can scream and the devils can track, but I'm a brand new man, and I ain't going back. Go ahead and talk, go ahead and judge, but you can't move a mountain that refuses to budge. My debts are all buried in an empty grave, and I'm living in the power of the one who saves. Oh, I ain't going back to the dark and the cold, trading my soul for a story that's told. I've been washed in the blood, I've been set on a rock, and the enemy's keys don't fit my lock. Yeah, the past can scream and the devils can track, but I'm a brand new man, and I ain't going back. No, I ain't going back. Lock the door, throw the key. Yeah, I'm finally free. The shadows are lengthening, the long day is done. I'm looking right into the setting of the sun. My boots are all dusty, my hands are worn deep, and I'm finally ready for a peaceful night's sleep. I look back at the highway, the valleys, the stone, and thank God I didn't have to walk it alone. There was a time when I dreaded the end of the race, afraid of the ledger and the sins I'd have to face. But the fear has been swallowed by a blanket of love, and the promise that's waiting, and the kingdoms above. I'm leaving the wreckage, I'm leaving the pain. I'm standing right here where the healing rains came. So meet me at the river when my journey is through, where the water runs clear and the spirit's made new. Don't shed any tears on the grass where I lay, 'cause the old rugged sinner has been carried away. Yeah, the battle is over, I'm finally free. So meet me at under that willow tree. I'll hold Rebecca's hand till my breath fades to air, leaving my son and my grandson my prayers. Tell them to stand on the rock where I stood, and trust that the Maker is faithful and good. There ain't no regret in the breath that I leave, just a lifetime of mercy that I finally believe. So meet me at the river when my journey is through, where the water runs clear and the Spirit's made new. Don't shed any tears on the grass where I lay, 'cause the old rugged sinner has been carried away. Yeah, the battle is over, I'm finally free. So meet me at the river under that willow tree. I can hear the choir singing on the opposite shore, calling me home to a war I don't fight anymore. The water looks cold, but the current is kind, leaving the ghosts of my past far behind.
So meet me at the river when my journey is through, where the water runs clear
and the Spirit's made new. Don't shed any tears on the grass where I lay, 'cause the old rugged sinner has been carried away. Yeah, the battle is over, I'm finally free. So meet me at the river under that willow tree. Yeah, meet me at the river where the water runs clear. No more running, just peace.